Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys have picked up wins in 3 of their last 4. Across the way, the head coach for the Falcons. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. As Cox hits the rookie out of Stanford. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
So the long run a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Pass play on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
He'll work against the blitz. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We've paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. That's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after that play. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Drake London with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier.
The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
They'll come out throwing. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun snap, will give to Robinson. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
On second down, Robinson. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Third down, 1 yard to go.
That's a gain of 5.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Robinson on the inside give. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Here's a give to Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. The ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Robinson again here on second. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down.
30-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers. Third down.
Let's go now. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch a college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. To throw here on first down. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 16 at the 24-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Setting up the screen. Room to work at the 35. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the
Final throw before the break. And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain of the 48. Madden stopped by Alex Highsmith.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Looking to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
He's looking deep once again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First down from the 42.
Here we go. 70 line.
Run it with Robinson from the pistol. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Pass play now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Air it out on third. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dive
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within one score in the fourth. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
He look underneath here, Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. At the same spot after the incompletion. It's second down. They are throwing it again. Complete on a slant to Watson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
A gain of 24 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 14.
6-yard line.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So second down coming up. Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. He's at midfield. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Here's the offense now to take over, and that's their quarterback to lead them out.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week, and being the team-first guy he is.
Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE, bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.